And hair comes in all different types of colors and styles, and finding the perfect products to give your hair some TLC can certainly be difficult. Coming up, we have a go-to guide to help us make sure we are buying the right products for our hair. We'll be right back.
All right, there are so many hair products on store shelves that it can sometimes get overwhelming when you're trying to find the perfect one.
Yes, but a new book is out to help take out the guesswork out of hair product purchases. And joining us now to talk more about this is Sylvia Kerali, author of Novi Curls. This is the ultimate product ingredient dictionary for your curls. And I love this because it is an entire book dedicated to curly hair.
Yes. Yes, it is.
And, you know, can I just say that when I was younger as a teen, I have straight hair, you have straight hair.
Oh, I know. Did you want curly?
I got the perm
Me
multiple
too.
times.
I remember the crimper.
Yes,
How many times did you
I purposely wanted curly hair. But the problem is it gets fizzy in the summer, and it can get out of control. And so, yeah, we experimented with many, many products.
Yeah.
And we didn't have much back then. But now it's like even more.
All right, because the focus used to be on straight hair. And over the last 10 years, you know, brands have really recognized that naturally curly hair is coming back into fashion. I shouldn't really say fashion. It's always been our hair.
It's an exotic look. Look at this beautiful model. So exotic. So what does the book really focus in on?
So the book is in two parts. The first part helps you identify what your curls are like. So what your curl pattern is like. As you can see, all three of these women have very different types of curls. Understanding the porosity of your hair. So that's the ability for your hair to absorb or retain moisture. And then lastly, the density and volume of your hair. So once you understand those three things, you can make more informed product choices. So then the second half of the book is where you get the meat of the book, and it's the ingredient dictionary. It kind of outlines some of the most important ingredients found in today's products. So you can make sure you're picking something that works for your curls, that's safe, that's going to really accentuate your curl pattern, everything that you could think of.
What are some products, though, specifically? I've read a lot, like non-sulfur products. Why is that important, and what are some really key things that you need to look to buy?
So non-sulfate products are typically shampoos. So curly hair tends to be drier than other types of hair. So as you can see, my friend Tia here and my friend Mel, their hair grows up and outwards. So the natural oils that the hair secretes find it harder to work their way down the hair shaft. And you probably would have a little less problems with that because our hair grows down. So sulfate-free shampoos are specifically not to dry out the hair and kind of retain some of that natural oil within your curls.
So I guess we should all be using sulfate-free then.
Yes.
Who wants to strip the moisture, right?
True. That's true. I mean, shampoos are always going to strip your hair. That's the point of a shampoo. It takes away the product that you've been using. But for curly girls in particular, you want to use a sulfate-free or a gentler sulfate in your product. So the product ingredient dictionary kind of explains which sulfates you should look for and which ones you should avoid.
Okay. Now, our model on the end there has the longer, looser curls, it looks like.
Yes, yes. And these curls, you know, anybody, any ethnicity, you probably find that they have these looser, wavier curls. So, you know, you can use a lighter product. You probably could get away with a gel or a cream or a styler, and butters are probably better for these type of textures. So again, the product ingredient directory kind of directs you into what kind of product you should use for styling as well. So
You've been doing this for a really long time. What are some of the biggest mistakes people with curly hair make?
I would say one of the biggest mistakes that I found is using too much product, you know, being heavy-handed.
Because we think it's going to help.
Yeah, and it also weighs down the curls. You know, curls are better when they're fluffier and they're lighter.
Yeah,
so, you know, so you want to avoid that. And then you want to avoid products that are harmful to your hair. You know, a lot of people get sucked in by the branding, or they watch their favorite YouTuber and they think, oh, it's going to work on their curls, it's not going to work necessarily going to work on mine. So if you learn how to read the product ingredients specifically and make more informed choices, then you can save money, first of all, and then not be as disappointed when the product you bought doesn't work on your hair.
Are you hearing from women that they're excited that natural hair is back? I feel like, you know, with, like you said, there's been so much focus on straightening, which it must take forever if you have a very thick curl. So are you all excited that now natural is back?
Makes it easier, right?
Yes.
You know, one of the mistakes that I think all of us make is maybe washing our hair too often.
Yes.
Would you agree with that? And any advice on that?
Yeah, so curlier textures can get away with washing their hair less often because, again, we want to retain that moisture in our hair.
But it's curly, so it must be hard to, you have to detangle it.
Yes,
right.
There's a whole process, you know, the detangling. Some people use what's called co-washes, which we cover in the book, which is a combination of a conditioner and a shampoo. So it's kind of moisturizing and stripping the hair at the same time. But, you know, I think if you're doing once a week as a curly girl, you're doing well. Obviously, the more products you use, the more you have to wash your hair. So you just kind of play it by ear.
all the men out there are probably like, man, it's good to be a guy.
Yeah, you're very
I don't have to
lucky.
worry about this.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
no, speaking of guys, though, some guys, like my husband has some wavy hair when he had hair. And so he did use products.
Yeah.
And so this might apply to the men as well, right?
Absolutely, and even if you have kids as well, it's even more important
Yeah.
to understand what you're putting in their hair. You know, you have to use gentler, more kinder ingredients, so there's a safety rating for each ingredient listed in the ingredient dictionary, so you can veer towards the products that are going to be kinder to their curls and their scalp.
Okay, real quickly, what is 1 or 2 ingredients that we should all be looking for in these products?
So natural ingredients, or I should say naturally derived, because ingredients aren't 100% natural in products, but anything with shea moisture, castor oil, coconut oil.
I've heard some really good things about
Yeah.
Castor, yeah, really good.
Yeah, those are really good ingredients. And they sometimes have different names than the layman names we use, too. So we explain what the science name is versus the, common name, too.
Which is why you should pick up the book. The
No
Ultimate Guide.
Thy Curls. And you have a website, too, right? KnowThyCurls.com?
Yes, you can purchase it directly there, and we have a discount through President's Day, 10% off. So everything's on the site.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. Thank you, ladies. Everyone's so beautiful. Coming up,